Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, continuing my experiments with the wireless remote control for the layout, and I have added an inline fuse. These are quick blow fuses. I recommend that if you do this, you add a fuse in line going to the lock-on your rail. I already burned one of these things up. I was running the 2025 at almost full throttle and derailed a car, which shorted the track, which smoked this thing. So anyway, these fuses just arrived, so getting back to experimenting with the controller. Again, I highly recommend that if you're going to do this, add a fuse. Do not trust a circuit breaker. They won't react fast enough, especially at high current flow. So, the quick blow fuses have arrived. I've got the fuse installed on the line going to the lock-on. I've got the 8200 on the rail. So let's see how it works. As you see, it's working absolutely perfectly. So you have full control of your layout from a pocket remote. As you see. So stop, forward. This works. This works really, really well. Now later today, I'm going to be connecting a full wave bridge rectifier to very likely this Lionel 90 watt transformer. And we're going to be running it on AC. Still DC after the rectifier, of course. But right now I'm just running it on this battery. But as you see, this works. There's no doubt about that. Oh, you can hear a train going by. So the 8200, this is an AC motor. As you see, it is running absolutely splendidly with no problem at all. And this remote has a range of about 100 feet. And as you see, this works. It works absolutely perfectly. So, it is an efficient way to control the layout with a remote control. So I'm going to be doing lots of experiments with this. But like I said, I highly recommend that if you're going to do this, get a box of quick blow fuses. So, this works. It works really, really well. And I just wanted to make sure that I protected this. Now I've got another one just in case. So putting this through its paces, the only way to do the experiment is to do it. There is absolutely no one to ask about this because I don't think this has ever been done before. So a remote control for the layout. As you see, this works. It works with big locomotives. It works with little locomotives. So I'll be doing a series of experiments with this, but I just wanted to do a quick follow-up. Those fuses have just arrived, so I didn't want to risk burning up another controller. So I didn't want to run it until the fuses got here. And these are quick blow fuses. And there's, I've got a 2 amp fuse in there now. Because I know the Mark's Mercury draws 2.4 amps. So I wanted to start with a medium fuse, so I had a choice between 1 and 2, so I went ahead and put in a 2 amp fuse. May have to increase it to a 3 amp fuse with the Mark stuff, we'll see. But this 8200 with the AC motor, as you see, is running splendidly on this battery. I have full control of the speed with the remote control. So this is working really, really well. All right, let's bring this to a stop. So as you see, it works. Again, I want to caution anyone who does this. Add an inline fuse. And I'm using quick blow fuses. And I will add a link where you can find these on eBay. It's 18 bucks for the entire box of fuses, and I think you get a dozen of these inline fuse holders. Anyway, there's 10 of each fuse, as you see, from 0.2 amps, 0.2 amps, up to 20 amps. So 1 amp, 2 amp, 3 amp, 5 amp, 6, 8, 10, 15, and 20. Like I said, these are quick blow fuses, so I wanted something that would protect this controller. As you see, this thing is really, really small. It is incredibly small. It's actually quite incredible that it can take 12 amps, according to the specifications. We will see. So, in any case, just want to do a quick video. This works. There's no doubt about that. This works really, really well. Power and power up. And as you see, no problem at all. So full control of the layout through a pocket remote. Let's slow it down again. And we'll stop it here. As you see, it works. It's really, really inexpensive. So the controller itself is $4.50 if you buy 2 of them. And I just bought 2 of them. And the fuse assortment actually cost, what, 4 times as much as a controller does. So this was about 18 bucks with all of the fuses. And like I said, I think there was a dozen fuse holders. I didn't need that many, but it was the only combination I could find where I could buy it all in one place. Anyway, free shipping on both of these things. So these are less than $5 with the remote. So I've got this one and another one. So I'm pretty well covered as far as doing the experiments. So like I said, later today, I'll be connecting this to a Lionel 90-watt transformer, but I will be using a full-wave bridge rectifier. This only works with DC. So lots of fun. It's going to be an interesting experiment. So right now, running the 8200 with the new AC motor installed in it on the pocket remote. And this is working absolutely perfectly. Power on, power up. As you see, it works. Fast, slow, everything in between. All right, slow it back down and stop it there. So just want to do a quick follow-up. Again, I recommend if you do this, install a quick blow fuse in line to the track just to protect that controller. At high current flow, you short this thing, it will smoke. Take it from someone who knows. Anyway, I just want to do a quick follow-up on that pocket remote. I'll be doing lots of experiments with this, with lots of different locomotives. And like I said, I will be running it off of a 90-watt Lionel transformer with a full-wave bridge rectifier. So lots of experiments to do to see, A, if it'll control everything going through a AC transformer and a bridge rectifier. And I'm also going to have to test the limits of how much current you can actually pull through this thing. Now, with all the experiments I did, the Lionel 2025 pulls about 1 amp. The Mark stuff pulls about 2.4, depending on the locomotive. That's the high end, of course. So I may have to change the fuse itself. The only way to tell is to do an experiment and find out. But right now, it's working absolutely splendidly. The 8200 with that full-size AC motor, no problem with this at all. I've already run the Corona Express, no problem at all. Ran the Lionel 2025, no problem at all. So I'll be doing a series of experiments just to see how it's going to perform. And of course, we'll be connecting it to a AC transformer with a full wave bridge rectifier. That'll be the true test. So in any case, just a quick follow-up. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.